just finished meditation class. I've got in the car. Everybody says to go to the chalk paint place on Oak Bay Ave. I polled everybody in meditation class, all the wonderful ladies there. They all said go there, don't go anywhere else. So that's where I'm headed now. In case you're wondering, welcome to the vlog. Thanks so much for watching this week. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Last week, lots of you asked about the changes that I'm making in my home. So I felt extra pressure to paint the new kitchen table and chairs that we got, and I'm going to tell you all about that. And right now I'm going to go and get the chalk paint. So that's what we're doing, and let's go. Okay, so I'm back from Home Depot. We decided to go against the store from Oak Bay. The prices there were quite high, and we're able to do it for about a third of the price by going to Oak Bay, Home Depot and the Dollarama. So that's a lot less expensive, about a third of the price. So ended up getting this chalk paint. It was the same price to get the chalk paint at Home Depot as regular paint, and got this nice white. It's actually called a gray. These chalk paints come in kind of fixed colors, but we were able to find the colors that we were looking for. And then this coastal blue, and also the finishing paste is finishing wax as well. And then we got the sanding blocks and the brushes and things at the dollar store. So the first thing I have to do is to give the furniture a really good clean. So that is first up, and that'll give you a chance to see what it looks like before. I also did a little B-roll of what it looked like before. And then I think it's an absolutely gorgeous day. I'll probably go outside and start painting outside. Okay, first chair done. That took me about 30 minutes. Tim says that's about 20 minutes too long. So I don't see him stepping up and volunteering to help, but just offering criticism, so that's helpful.
Cheap seats.
Jeez. So I left the middle two bars on the back and on the bottom because I'm going to do blue there. And I think I'm going to do a second coat as well, so not really 30 minutes, probably more. But I'm going to move along to another chair. Okay, so 4 chairs are done, and now it is time to start the table. Okay, Tim's been working hard there in the background.
Thumbs up if you like the video.
Okay. I finished the first coat, and I've got the accent color on now.
I could use a break.
And Tim's wanting a break, so I'm gonna take a break and make some dinner, and then I'll come back and do just a second coat. Some of it needs just little touch-ups, and then the top coat, and then I think we'll be done. So good thing it's long days right now in June here. Good morning. This is a new day. Got up this morning and I distressed some of the furniture, took an 80 grit sandpaper square, went around the edges and just distressed some of the edges so that it looks more natural, and I think it looks a lot better now. And so now I'm going to be doing the waxing finish, putting on a couple layers on the top of the table and then all over the chairs and table. And then this should be the last step. So after last week's silent retreat, I mentioned I had a renewed confidence to slow down and do some things that I've been putting off tackling for a long time. And then a lot of you asked me what they were. So I'm going to tell you that one of the things that I hadn't done was hang these pictures that were kind of all higgly-piggly. Like, that was one of the things that I had been putting off tackling. And so I just slowed down, got out the hammers, pulled out the nails, and lined up those photos. Honestly, that was one of the things that it was a big stumbling block for me. The other thing that I did that I wanted to show you was at my altar now, I have this empty chair, and now it's redone nicely too. That is the empty teacher's chair. So that chair sits there, it's empty for my teachers when I sit and do my meditation. It's there for the lineage of teachers, for my teacher Neil, for Reggie Ray, for Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, but it also sits empty and available always for my inner teacher. So it's a really beautiful thing that you can do beside your altar, is to put an empty chair so that your teachers can always show up, including your inner teacher. Okay, the other thing that often overwhelmed me is interior decorating. Tim, are you gonna sit there and take credit for all of this now? Okay, so, you know, I would never get started at decorating because it just completely overwhelmed me. So when I came back, I was so inspired by the lighting on This Is Terrible, which I don't know why, because we have this great light box right here. I was so overwhelmed by interior decorating, but then I was so inspired by community that I decided I wanted to set up a space for us to eat together as a family. And so I'm really pleased with how this turned out. It did take me almost 24 hours to do this, not including sleeping. So about 12 hours. I finished this in 12 hours. And now we have a really nice place for our family to sit. Tim and I will often take breakfast together now because we have time to have breakfast together. And we often come together for lunch even, Tim and I, because we spend all our days together, and we can sit down and have dinners together. And it's so nice to just have that time. You know, so many times in our culture, we're off pursuing individualist pursuits, or we're on our electronic devices, but this is a space that we can come together in conversation and talk and tell our stories, and it's really nice for it to be a nice space now. So I hope you liked this vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you liked about it in the comments, and I will see you next week. It was a hard-working vlog for me. I'm not sure I'll do a DIY like this again, but probably be back out in the forest again next week. See you next week. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I put out a vlog like this every single Monday. Bye.